Oh my gosh, we're coming off of a high of last time, guys. Look at this. Look at up at the top here. That, like, big red 6 with the giant medal around it. Like, looks good, doesn't it? Let's get started. Hey everybody, it's Wild, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We had the craziest run last time, defeating the wolves. I got some new artifact or something or other from them. Pull everything off sort. Probably be at the top, right? Because it's the highest rarity. Trophy. Okay, so it starts before Icy, so character specific. And then trophies go above ancestral items. 20% damage versus mark. Wow. 10% accuracy versus wow. And 5% crit versus size 2. Insane. Wow, that is a very good item. Immediately, I think of Bounty Hunter being paired with it. Specifically because of the camping skill, which is this one that no, it's not that one. What is it? I'm being stupid. Plan Takedown. 25 damage versus size 2 and accuracy. Hey Marigold, how's things going for you? Can't wait for the dungeon to be darkest. We haven't really done a darkest run yet, outside of the wolves, but they came to us. That wasn't my choice. That was non-consensual darkest dungeoning. Yeah, it looks very good with it. Yeah, specifically if you could camp and get this 25% damage versus size 2, and then you put this on, which is 5% crit versus size 2 plus the accuracy plus the damage, and then you're using Collect Bounty, which is 90% damage versus marked. An extra 20 if they're human too, but that's not as common. But even without, you'd still have that 90% boosted damage plus the 25% plus 15 accuracy plus another 10 plus another 20 plus 5 crit. Like that's insane value for a single use of marked and then whacking them. So this should be pretty good. Marked target alone is generally worth it. I agree. And it's not like it only has to be a bounty hunter thing. I mean, Courtney needs to go to therapy. Well, he's probably going to be on the bench for a while, so he'll probably de-stress over time. So maybe we don't need to. Maybe we don't. But like, he honestly has come in handy too with Mark. We didn't use Mark last time because, you know, the wolf had 2 turns. But what I'm trying to say is, like, Arbalest. Where's Audrey? Because Audrey would be pretty good with that too, just because she hits so hard. Because she already has so much extra 100% damage versus Mark. Disgusting. Yes. Oh, yeah. If I run Arbalest, Occultist, and Houndmaster, oh gosh. Yeah, you probably give that to the Arbalest, I would guess. And then you could have Occultist to mark, which is the... I think it's dodge, right? Anti-dodge. Right, it has anti-dodge, so does Arbalest. Anti-dodge. The Houndmaster's better because it's the anti-protection one. Which is really good. Sometimes the dodge one's better, but I find like the most annoying enemies more or less have protection, except for maybe like spiders and the guys that scream at you. I was trying to say screech and scream, and I was like, shh, it sounded like a sprinkler for a second. Yeah, it would be interesting. Give Occultist magged speed and accuracy. They could set up extra marks. It's an interesting idea. Wait, oh, am I broke? Oh, I'm not broke, but like 12k is pretty bad. I didn't realize how kind of short change we were after that. That's crazy, and there's no icon or anything here displaying what we did. Anti-protection is very good, but when you're doing plus 100 per 30% damage, does it really matter? Yeah, true. But it does help your other targets if they your other characters if they don't have anything that does that much damage or doesn't rely on more. That's part of team building, though, right? To make sure you had a good team. Speaking of which, this was a team effort. This was like the most team effort I think we've ever gone through in terms of building a team, and it made it like this game. Streaming this game has been one of the most like collaborative I think experiences that I've had since I've started streaming. Partially just because there's so much knowledge about the game, and there's so much information you can miss. You can miss things. Like one of my other occultists had some sort of negative trait. Somebody pointed it out. I didn't even realize it. So I'm really happy that I was able to just not wing it on my own, because I might have lost somebody. It gets hard. I love the DLCs for this game. They're so good. It often makes all the protection enemies a thing of the past. I'm gonna play the DLCs after this first run. I mean, it's the Crimson Court that seems to be the biggest one. Easy to be overwhelmed by the sheer amount of info thrown all at once. Yeah, I think I did pretty good, all things considered. You know, I've played quite a few games before, so that helped. But even I felt like it was so much. I mean, when you first start, you have every character, right, is really unique. They all have their own skills. Then you have party compositions and setups. But not only that, it's enemies, which I feel like I've said this about a lot of games recently, which just shows that developers have been putting a lot of like stock into making this true. But man, are like the variety of enemies really just elevates almost any game you play. Like, you can have the most fun combat in the world, but you need to have enemies to like put the combat to. Crimson Court is the biggest. Shieldbreaker is the strongest. Oh, Shieldbreaker is the character that has their own storyline, right? And the Color of Madness is neat. Oh right, but that's it's like a horde mode, right? It's an argument for post game. Yeah. Yeah, enemy variety is crucial. And what I like about this game, and this might be one of those, because it's RPG really, or partially. It's a roguelike. It's also kind of Nuzlocke mixed together with RPG. But having to take different strategies for each zone, as well as different enemy setups, is so cool. It's a Nuzlocke. I just pictured what's that little Pokemon, the little mousey using Nuzzle? It's cringe that I don't remember that. I like Pokemon, so I should know the name of that, but I don't remember its name. Denene. Yeah, that's it. Denene. Just like nuzzling enemies and shocking them. I haven't done a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I feel like I should do that with one of my friends. She really likes Pokemon. She hasn't bought the new stuff, though, either. So, I don't know. Maybe not. But this is the last boss we need to go for. Do we have a team for it? Or are we still kind of lacking in that department? Whoops, I didn't mean to add you. We got 4-4-3-3. Technically, we'd have to go with that team. Or I can do a lower level run. And we bring our 4 lobies, and we'd have to go here, since it's our only mission that is low. We do need to level them up. Also, enjoy the characters act in this game, or the way that characters act. They're their own people. You can give them orders, but they won't necessarily obey. Well, I think that's kind of what the affliction system is trying to. I like doing the weird thought experiments in my head. Man, there was a few examples I think with camping skills where I tried to figure out like how is this working in the world, and there were others in chat that were like, I never thought about that at all. You're thinking too deep, but it's kind of interesting. I like that side of things. But when they have afflictions, it's like they're not thinking rationally. They're not just taking your orders or working with the team anymore. They're just losing their minds or they've lost part of their sanity or something, and it's just triggered them to act irrationally. Oh yeah, quirks are. You're right. Quirks are the same way, where they're like, who is it that kept touching dead bodies? Not this one, right? No. I don't know. Somebody was touching dead bodies, all the time. Nobody has it on here. But it was so annoying. But you're right, the quirks do that too. It's like, well, you probably shouldn't touch that corpse, but they're like, but I need to. What if there's flesh in it? It's like, well, yeah, there's probably gonna be flesh on it, like, and in the wrapped mummy, but like, don't touch it. Usually it's the mania quirks. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. I might have gotten rid of the quirk. It's like, none of these guys have... Wow, these guys have, like, nothing. I think we've actually done a pretty good job at keeping them free of negative traits. I really don't like that. Really don't like that trait, but... Terrible. So we did get this vial last time. We really don't need the vial again. We do have it. Right. Blasphemous vial. So maybe we go for the lower mission right now, and we just bring our lobies in and try to get them leveled up. Because like we got to do it sooner or later, right? These are our only guys that aren't leveled up yet. We might actually, since popcorn is so low, we might have to. In the Ancestor's portrait and blasphemous vial, my beloved. Yeah, I think most do start with 2 positives. I'm trying to think about that now, but if we go to the stagecoach, I think that's most. Oh, that guy's level 3. I was like, wait, what? Whoa, level 3 Houndmaster just like that? Like, it's fine, we've got Talk Live. Talk Live's level 4 already? Jeez, it feels like just yesterday. Feels like just yesterday. Maybe it's a little bit RNG, because some of them have won 1. This one has 2 positives and then 1 negative. Honestly, those aren't terrible. But Faded Hellion, I know. Everyone loves Faded. I've been told by some people Faded's like the best, and then other people, Faded Hellion is so good. Unfortunately, we're full on hero roster, because otherwise I'd have you champion this hero, Marigold. I'd have you champion them. We could rename them from Birth Dawn, but like we're full on hero roster now. So, but if you would like, you can have the next call on the Hellion or whatever class you want to champion. Hopefully, I don't want to have character deaths, but you know they kind of happen sometimes. So, decent chance to turn a miss into a hit. It's like a 50% chance. I heard it was way lower than that, which is why people said they didn't like it. But to me, I love it. Courage, and where's Courage? Mind. Courage is faded, and Audrey is actually faded too. These are our 2 characters. Like, I know them because they're faded. Even if it's not 50% chance, I feel like It's really, really cool. The only thing I wish there was with the Fated thing, and with items as well, is if they... I wish it would, like, show the different... You know, like in that Balatro game, where it does, like, all the calculations and the number goes up? It'd be kind of cool when you, like, take a shot at an enemy. It would show you all the things that are bonusing to your chance to hit, and if it missed, it would, like, pop up Fated or something like that. So you'd be like, oh, that was an attack I was supposed to miss, but Fated triggered and gave me that second chance. No character deaths, just expand the roster size? Can I do that anymore? No, I can't expand the roster size anymore. But I will let you champion our next Hellion if that's the... Well, we already have 2 Hellions. What do we really need? She is pretty good. Well, I like Raven though. Raven's already gone out on 2 missions for us and has some pretty decent... Oh man. I actually locked in quick reflexes on Bonnell. So that's actually pretty good. So she's really speedy on that first round. Wow. Little sad, yeah. But Lazy Eye? The Lazy Eye is actually good for her, though. Because Lazy Eye is minus accuracy with range skills, but all of her attacks are melee, including her Scream. Which was kind of thought last time. Somebody was like, well, it doesn't help with the Yop, but Yop is melee, apparently, so... I guess it does only hit technically positions 1 and 2, so it's actually like if we could get this locked in, that'd actually be kind of ideal. Which is weird to think about. Wait, where are we going? What's this mission? The Weald. We're going into the Weald. Getting pinged. Give me 1 second. I have to... It looks like we're gonna go grab tacos again tonight. I don't know if I told you guys about that, but we get Rocky's special, so 4 tacos for $2. We usually get like a burrito or something, split it, and get one for Mom. We need to get in some runs. I want to get in as many runs as we can. Obviously, you guys have me for the rest of the week. I think I might go fishing at some point later in the week, maybe Thursday, Friday, but you guys have me all the time. Sometimes where I wish I could lock in negative quirks too. Well, I mean, it's just so cheap is for us the taco. Like I like Taco Bell tacos. They're not like gourmet. If you make your own at home, you know, you can bring out the olives, you can have sour cream, and you could have like the Mexican mixed cheese, like the really good ones, like. So you can't really beat the homemade stuff, but I mean, it's 4 tacos for $2. And it only happens if Rockies actually don't suck. Which, you know, they're like one of the worst teams in baseball, so kind of sad for us. Wow, why do you have such bad equipment? Can we upgrade those? Sort. We are pretty low on cash. Like, we might have to take Pontel out. We might have to take Pontel out and do a Antiquarian run. Oh, Pontel's level 5 now? Yikes. Oh gosh, she has Fear of Mankind. I forgot. I should do this every time. I should do this every time. Put people in that have, like, really bad stuff. That's fine. Like, stuff we absolutely cannot deal with. Fear of Mankind is definitely one of those. That's pretty bad. We're not going to do that many more missions with you, potentially. Can I replace Pontel's name? Well, I don't know. She's been with us for too long. I think it'd be too weird. It'd be kind of too weird. She's been with us for too long. Although I would have been like, yeah, that name sucks, but it's not a great name. But I'm just too used to it. My gosh, how much stress did Valence have before we put her into therapy? 82? She was our, like, one that was, like, just barely hanging... Well, I say barely hanging on, but let's be real. Last Friday was, like, amazing. Alright, so wait, we need to get rid of that Fear of Mankind. It's gonna be another 1,000 gold. Ads, I won't do anything too crazy. And if I check one of these, it's gonna be more money, right? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh. That became like 8,000 gold. I want to be a better person. It's not about being a better person, we just need to get rid of your phobia. That's not great. Okay, we get rid of that on Manelli. It sucks that you've always been disease prone. Like Duval. Duval's one of my favorites. She is legitimately done so much for us. We have one more open slot. That kind of sucks. It's not the worst. Fine. I guess we could get rid of Dud Hitter. I think Dud Hitter might be a good one to get rid of. Like, obviously the Yips is the worst, but that's gonna be 4,000, like everything, so we'll just get rid of a cheap one for now. Yeah, but this is just so much money, so we're gonna do this for now. We're gonna have to do an Antiquarian run probably after this. This should be safe. This should be a safe run because it's just an apprentice level. We're pretty used to this. I think we've run with this team or something similar before. Doing on skills. Yeah, we've got good skills, so I think we'll be okay. Honestly, we just need to make some money. We spent so much yesterday to try to guarantee that we got through that first darkest mission when the wolves came. So, like, we needed to spend everything, no expenses were left behind. And we can sell some stuff, too, I bet. Like, I have some trinkets I bet I'm not going to use. Like, I'm never going to use this. I don't even like that item. I used to collect all these. I don't know if you were around for that, but I used to collect all the items. But now I only do it if I actually think I'll get use out of them. And I just sell the rest. Which, I thought we got more to sell, but I think we just got good stuff. This is interesting. If I recall correctly, Wheel likes anti-venom herbs shovels. Oh yeah, you need tons of shovels. Sell the Eldritch Slayer's ring? I know we have 3, but unironically, I think I'm gonna do the same thing when we fight the harder flesh. We fought the mutating flesh, the veteran version of it. That's what it was called, right? The mutating flesh versus the I forget what this first form was. Inchoate flesh? I think it was inchoate flesh, yeah. So inchoate flesh, then mutating flesh, or something like that. And it was actually Eldritch only. So we went in with, I think, 3 Eldritch Slayer rings, or maybe we only had 2 at the time. But if you know a boss is Eldritch, you can just stack these on, like, 3 guys that don't mind dodge, and it's actually really good. So that's the only reason I've kept so many of these, is just for that reason. But in the wield, we kind of just need damage. I think we go accuracy, crit. This does hurt dodge, but maybe we can make up for it with something else. You know, I've never done a bleed team before. We could do bleed here, because I can bring what is that item? This is only for blight. Shoot. And I think I'd probably like to bring this. I guess we could just bring this instead, though. Do the funny martyr seal? I actually like martyr seal. What's funny about the martyr seal? I think it's kind of, I mean, you're expecting to almost die, but like 15% max HP is pretty good. I just wish it gave virtue chance too. Could you imagine this also giving like virtue? So no matter what, if it was stress or it was HP, or like not guaranteed, but you have a much higher chance of just surviving. So risky. Wait. Oh, are you thinking unhinged? You're thinking like an unhinged person. You're just like, okay, just put this on Raven and don't heal her. I can see. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think. I wonder how the 60% damage is absolutely brutal, but you pair that with 14% crit rate, and that's just busted. A gambler's dream. This would give us our 8 dodge back if we put on the feather crystal. So we could, for the focus ring and feather crystal, just to undo the dodge, and we get +2 speed. And she already has quick. I'm locking quick reflexes in. I have that on Bonnell, and I love it. Critting 1 in 4 times with 20% crit, and that's minimum, because we're not talking about another item, right? Or base crit chance with any sort of thing, so it could get gross. The stun resist, move resist is rough. We might have to take breakthrough, actually, because otherwise she can't do anything if she's outside of position 2, other than adrenaline rush. Yeah, if it bleeds works in position 3, we could just use that as everyone else goes around for us, but or play Swan for it. You know, the more I play with Hellion, kind of the same thing, the more Iron Swan X actually become one of my favorite skills. Like, it hits so hard for position 4. And I feel like we've gotten use out of it every run. Somewhat situational. It is, but I'd say we've used it every run, though. So although it's situational, where it's not good every combat encounter, I'd say it's good every run. So, like, long term, it's good. But we'll put breakthrough on. That way she can at least move forward 1. And it does... Wait, it debuffs you too? It also debuffs your damage too. So I guess if you do that, you're planning on just yapping. Man, that sucks. I hate how her skills, like, debuff herself. Okay, actually, I'm changing my mind. We're gonna put on Adrenaline Rush, and then we'll just plan on people shuffling around us. To, like, well, no, that won't work. Unless they constantly are moving behind us to get us up to the front. Which I guess is possible. That's too risky. Okay, we'll go breakthrough. Maybe it's too risky. You're set. Need items on you. We have good bounty hunter stuff. This is amazing. Crit, accuracy. Wait, you have base crit chance? Oh, because your weapon's upgraded. Okay, so that puts your crit at 11. Accuracy for, with the +10. You do consume more food. I think that the Hellion is a really strong class, though. It's a very aggressive frontline. So much about it. Consider that the Wolf's Tassel has no drawbacks. Should I use it here? Should I bring such an important, not important, but like special item? Yo, Popcorn, did I beat the Wolf? I did. I destroyed that guy. It was so crazy. We destroyed him. It was the craziest fight we've ever done, and when we did it, we got our whole team that we brought with us to level 6. Actually, kind of crazy. Also, you're going on a quest with us. I'm bringing Popcorn now. We're bringing in our Lobies for a couple reasons. One, it'd be nice to get them up. And two, right now, the boss that I want to fight, the Fulminating Prophet, we actually got this item when we did the Wolf's quest. We got the Blasphemous Vial. So I guess we could get a second one and have 2 Plague Doctors both spamming with 20% Blight chance, but probably overkill. I'm sure somebody's done it before and it's like OP, but right now we're just gonna do a simple run. But we did get the Wolf's Tassel because we beat them, so I don't know if I want to bring such an important item, though. That kind of makes me freaked out a bit. Oh, no, we're not doing Fulminating Prophet yet. Maybe next run. We're doing the lower one. Yeah, we're not doing Fulminating Prophet with these guys. These are our Lobies. And the Fulminating's a veteran. But we will be doing them probably today. That's my goal, really, is to, because they're the last boss for veteran that we haven't killed. Other than that, we've killed every other veteran boss in every zone. Like, actually, we've done really well. Like, I'm kind of surprised. Other than the Piggy, other than the Swine Prince, because I didn't, or Swine King, it's upgraded for him because I didn't learn its mechanic when we first started. You know, that was kind of rough, but... you have Night Owl? And Elder Slayer, that's interesting. Alright, what else are we giving? You don't... Well, we're not doing this. We're not going Bleed. We're going Blight here. Oh, no. Wait. How resistant are the things in the Weald to Blight? I know that they're more resistant in the Warrens. I think you can Blight quite a few of them. Most of them. No torches run? I have not attempted that. I mean, we could get a lot of gold for it. And it is an apprentice mission. I think it's too risky, though. I don't really like taking those kind of risks, to be honest. And once if I run into the Shambler, then the whole run just goes down toilet. Because I've never beaten the Shambler yet. Oh yeah, I haven't beaten the Shambler yet. Could this team even do it? Raven could reach position... Yeah, but I'm not going to risk my new tassel on doing a random Shambler run in the Wealds. Like, that sounds dumb. Okay. Maybe we're not doing that. Might be if I have the Blasphemous Vial. Should we? We can. It's 20% Blight. Wait a second. Oh, it's no more Blight chance. It's just ranged skill chance. Or ranged skill accuracy. Interesting. Doesn't actually increase Blight chance any more than this does. And if we use this, we'd have to take Book of Sanity. I think we take the Witch's Vial, so we can stun. That was a long thing of text. Oh, sec. I see a lot of new players have the problem with trinkets. Not wanting to bring their strongest trinkets in case they lose them. Always bring the best. That's interesting. You should never plan an expedition to fail. You know, that's true. That is true. No, I think you make a good point here. We'll bring the tassel. I don't know about the torchless, but we're bringing our best here. We're bringing the tassel. I think this is a better choice than the blasphemous vial. Well, this is only a 15 stun chance. I guess we could do this, and then we bring the Book of Sanity. He's still... Sorry, I forgot. The Plague Doctor's a girl. It'd still be plus 20 stress, though. Or, sorry, plus 5% stress, because plus 25, but minus 20. So... Oh, they stack if I use both of the Blight things? But then we'd take a flat 25% stress, like flat out. That's rough. Be over the Feather Crystal, we could do Dismiss Head. That's also more stress. It's a lot. I don't know. I feel like that's... Because her max HP isn't that high. It's only 6 points higher than Bounty Hunters. I think she's a hybrid. Hellions normally a hybrid between dodge and HP from what I've seen. You kind of want to balance out between the two. You can always recover lost trinkets, but losing someone because of subpar equipment, not acceptable in my eyes. Yeah, I do understand that. Get around a lot of stress damage by being faster. That is an argument for this, but it also takes away 10% max HP. That's not that much when we're low, though. She doesn't have that much HP. That does put her HP almost on the same level as Bounty. Yes, it's only 3 points, though. Should we try it? We could try it. We're going to the Warrens? Yes. Yeah, we're headed to the Warrens. Or, sorry, Wields. Sorry, Wields. Wait. Yes, Wields. I had to double check. I was second guessing myself. So the only guys that do stress in the Wields are the Human Occultist and... I think it's something? Oh yeah, you said it in chat. Only has 2 stress dealers. Well, I know one of them. One of them is the Occultist chicks. And then... Is that where you can find this? No, that's not stress. In Veteran, there's the, like, witch person. But I think that's Veteran only, and this is just Apprentice. So I don't think she's there either. I think we're overthinking this. It's just an easy mission, guys. We just bring in our best stuff. We try our hardest. Are we winning? Believe it or not, Red Slaps, we haven't even started. You haven't missed a darn thing. All I'm doing is yapping and team setting up and glowing from our victory on Friday. How you doing, man? How are things? I hope you guys had a great weekend. I didn't say anything. We had our Independence Day here, 4th of July, and I had such a great time with my family. I didn't say that at the start of stream, but like we just had such a good time. And yesterday too, we had shish kebabs. They were amazing. We are headed into the Wields. I've never stacked the head with hers. I've never given her... Where's Janah's head? It's a lot of stress. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stress. Actually, you know what I like to do instead of that? I like to give her the... Where is it? This thing. I like to give her the stun amulet to recover the stun we lose from the Sacred Scroll. And it also gives her stun resistance as well. I hate when my healers get stunned. Independence Day like the movie? Not quite like the movie, no. Wait, is there another ad? I didn't think I was supposed to have that many. Isn't there supposed to be like 15 minutes in between? There's supposed to be like 15 or 30 minutes in between, I think. I like having the stun amulet instead, though, to be honest. I feel like this is just as much... This is more aggressive and allows her to stun more often. Do you have your stun? Got yours. And you've got Finish Him, so you can play off of Yap as turn order. We're like so broke right now. Maybe that's too much. You do have the Hunter's Talisman, but as long as we have an open inventory, I thought I could take that off. It is the Wield. You probably need 3 shovels. I'm thinking we bring 8 shovels. It's only a short, or sorry, 9 torches. It's a short one, but sometimes we run out. Few bandages. We don't need actually too much because we can use, what is it? Battlefield Medicine to cleanse it. So I guess we don't need too many bandages. Maybe that's kind of a waste of... If we don't bring any. Bring a second anti-venom and that's it. I don't, like, there's not much that bleeds here, I don't think. Yeah. Don't need more than 12 for a short mission, even in the build. It might be a little extra, but what if I forget to, like, take off the bar or something stupid? And I do stuff like that. Build is Blight, physical, rune strength, and then disease. I'd agree on that, yeah. Well, Warren's, I would also say Warren's has a decent chunk of Blight, too. Like, all of the worms do Blight, and in the higher difficulty, there's, like, another pig that does Blight as well. But, in general, I'd say that that's right. Also, we've learned more than just that, like, in the Cove. I'm gonna start the mission. In the Cove, a lot of the enemies there are super resistant to bleed, because they're, like, undead skeletons, right? So, it's kind of interesting to see how much we have.
I knew all these paths once. Now
The Skyver pig is the worst. The Skyver, or is it Skiver? I don't know. The Skiver is the one that killed you, Red Slaps. And I think it also technically does Blight with its... It has like a raining move where it shoots a whole bunch of spikes down. So I'm like 90% sure that that also does Blight as well as raw damage. And it hits so hard. Alright, so we got 90% there, so... Disarmed. Exceptions in every dungeon. They focus on those aspects. That's true. That's true, yeah. We're gonna ignore that for now. I do have 3 shovels, but I think we're okay. Yeah, this Skyverse hits 3 people, and it does Blight. It's so brutal. Like, this is why I really love Iron Swan, because I can just whack this guy. Well, actually... Yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we can, because we got a surprise round.
Destroyed.
Oh my gosh. At least figuratively. I would imagine so. That thing was disgusting. That was by far the most mean, cruel, like, enemy I've ever seen. All the stuns, guys. All the stuns. Pig is the worst, no contest. I don't know if any, we haven't come across, like, even the big tree branch, like, guys that are in this zone in Veteran, I forget what they're called, but, like, the troll guys, I don't, like, they suck, but even they're nothing compared to that thing. So I could go for a stun. This guy has 50% stun resist, so it's not a great chance. We could just go for damage. Let's just go for damage. Never mind, we missed. Alright, this should hit pretty hard.
Annihilate.
I didn't think it would hit that hard. Good lord. I'm assuming that's the new talisman taking effect. Like, good gracious. Yeah, if you don't focus him, don't force him to the front, then he's a menace. Doesn't he have something that moves him backwards too? I kind of forget. I think there's something that moves him backwards too, like one of his attacks. So he tries to like reposition backwards, which is just annoying. All of them, all others are inconvenient, but the pig has a good on. What if you don't drop him in the first couple turns? Oh, and he did too. That's not even like a hypothetical, like we lived through it. Like we died. Bones break and flesh tears. Let's see if we can... we'll bring our torch up. Who wants more torchlight than 82? How's 88 sound?
Obliterated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We'll try to explore this whole dungeon. I might go back... I mean, might as well go down this hallway. And just go down here, and then we can hit this thing really quick, this curio, and then turn back around. We don't get any more XP from doing, I guess, like, hallway battles, so there's no reason to actually engage with this battle, but we'll hit the curio at least. On the front, they can only use a move called Goring Flight. It's one person who moves them back. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking, the thing that moves them backwards. But it's the least damaging attack. Okay, I see. So if you can bring them to the front, you can basically... It's almost like a stun. Because it, like, wastes one of their turns. So if you had something that could move them into the front, like the Bounty Hunter's hook, I don't have it right now, but come hither, and you had a stun, you could potentially keep them, like, perma-CC'd, essentially. But money? Oh, no. No, don't say money. I'm broke. I'm broke. Don't tempt me. Could have been worse, I suppose. No, you're right though. Maybe we should. Maybe we should fight it just to get more money. Guys, I'm like totally out of cash. All right, you've convinced me. I'll do it for the cash. Oh, this is considered a humanoid enemy.
Decimated.
I'm gonna say something you're not gonna like. Is it about money? Wait, let me try to guess what it is, because I already have something that I hate. I don't like that now that I can collect things like portraits and busts, I can't sell them for money. Is that what you were gonna say? Because that makes me upset too. Like, why not? Why can't I? Like, has the game considered that if I don't need them, I want to sell them for money? Do I heal here? And cleanse my bleed? It's kind of annoying. No, I guess we just go for damage on the... It's just as blight resistant as the fungal? Really? Doing a successful long champion quest will give you like 30 to 40k per mission. You're right, I don't like that. The reasons might be different though, because oh man, it resisted it. Done the dog first. Let's just hit the dog. It only has 10 HP.
Fiend.
You're right, I don't like that, but like... Wait a second. 30 to 40k, is that even enough to pay for the cost of getting a hero into the quest? Because I feel like you have to put a ton of money to get characters ready for those, right? I think we yop here. I either hack this one or yop. I think we actually hack it. Because we might kill it. And then we can stun this. Speed it up. Probably should have done that the first turn, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna recover some HP. I don't think we need to really worry about damage right now.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I will feast on your fungal heart.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I like it when the narrator's like, you can do it. They can be defeated if you believe hard enough. It's like, wow, thanks for being on my side, I guess. Who here in real life likes spiders?
Back to the pit.
I'm kind of on the fence because I really like the cute little jumping spiders, and I'm fine if they're like in my house if there's only a few, because you know they'll eat other bugs like mosquitoes and flies and stuff. But I don't know, when you see them out in the open, they're kind of freaky and you don't always know if they're poisonous.
Gently.
Venomous, I should say. So
life is taken.
It can be. I'm kind of conflicted because I'll leave the like little harmless spiders alone in my house and I don't mind. It's actually good. Getting tier 5 weapons and skills is really expensive once they're paid for using them to collect a lot of money from high level missions in return. Turn in investment. I suppose that would be partially determined on how successfully you could complete champion missions, though, right? It's like my track record's not really that good, to be honest. It's not like the worst. It's not like the worst, but it's not great either, right? You know what's kind of funny? You know what's kind of funny? We have Dismas's head in the sack. I made this joke a long time ago. Not joke, but this observation. But it's kind of weird because, like, our Dismas hasn't died yet. He's fine. So this is like another Dismas. It's like, who else has that name? Wow, I can't believe they went before me. That's so surprising because she has both on guard and quick reflexes. So her speed is gross that first round. That's why she's almost always been going first. We just got really unlucky, I guess.
Another one falls.
Alright, stressful incantation. Yeah, that was annoying. You instantly have more stress than everyone else. Just like that. This might kill.
Continue the onslaught.
Yeah, it's a decent chance. I decided to go for it.
Destroy them all.
We're doing on torches. We still got 6. 6 should be enough, yeah. 6 should be enough. Oh my gosh, that's annoying though. It's a funny thing. Aristan, the head that gives you protection, is a man-at-arms original name. Wait, really? And Janai, the head that gives healing, is a Vestal's original name? How do you know that? What do you, where's that coming from? Let's yaw. I want to get the heal off if I can. I don't know if we'll get the kill before its stun is up. Probably.
Another abomination, cleansed from
Because
our
I thought we
lands.
had all of the characters, like, the start of the game, that's how we got Dismas. And that's how we got, Nald. They, like, came with as, like, starting characters. So are they, like, the first guys you can rent at the caravan? I just didn't rent them? I don't think so, because I don't think I ran into a man at arms until a little while later. Battle room's up next. I do feel like the accuracy stuff's been pretty good.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Hit plus blight. You won't die from that, but if I hit you with this, now you will. And then we just need to hit it hard with collect bounty.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Clean. Every hero has a
Be wary.
default official name.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
So
a
yeah, we
dizzy
know
fall.
Dismas and Nald. Plague Doctor is Aracelius. Oh, interesting. How did players figure these out? Figure out like the official names, or was it the devs like they posted something like on a blog or something? We really don't need too much stuff for our town. We still need a few things. Still need a few things, but not too bad, right? That's our first hunger check. We have not had a scouting, so we don't really know what's upcoming. Should I use this key here? I feel like I'm gonna use the key somewhere else, right? I guess we could always come back. We have enough food right now. I feel so weird about, like, coming back to areas. We just leave it. One of these might have, like, a treasure chest, right? Just such a long walk back. Why we brought herbs. Oh, perfect. Okay, if we have another stupid food check.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are
If we
lifted.
have another food check, then we'll be fine
Purpose is
now.
made clear.
Ooh, scouting! Found out data mining game. Commands to instantly spawn. With specific names. Gotcha. Interesting. If you use that to spawn a Vestal, it'd automatically be named Junia. Oh, interesting. We don't know if we need the last shovel yet because of this hallway. Medicine? Bandages? Do bandages get used for this? We've never tried anti-venom. Item had no effect. Yeah, we'll use our last torch before we go in. Vestal is honestly pretty good for keeping light on, so I think we'll be okay. We'll probably go for a stun here if I had to guess. There's no enemies? Huh? Oh, that's surprising. This uses anti-venom. How did I miss that? Did I just walk past it? And it was like background decoration? Yeah, I can see this setup being too much in like a... Did use the last shovel. I can see it being too much in some instances, but But for a mission like this where there's not too many stress units, it's kind of okay that we're taking a little bit more stress. I guess it's just you two are taking more. It's not that crazy. No kill like overkill? We didn't even have to kill anything. We just kind of walked. I mean, it's kind of fine that the light's out now because my guys aren't getting stressed out for whatever reason. And we're almost to this box where I'll kill the light. Open up whatever's
Terrors
inside.
may indeed stalk these shadows.
But yeah, we did not make out like bandits this time. We just made out.
Paths and roads
We did
bring
every room and I
soldiers
got
and
like no
supplies.
monies.
Let them arrive unharried.
It wasn't that bad. I'm being over dramatic. It wasn't that bad. $5K, almost 5.5. We got more heirlooms. But it'd be nice to be able to... You got a disease? How did Raven get a disease? The egg? Age? Ague? How do you pronounce this, guys? Give me the phonetics. I don't know what ague is. Minus 10% damage, minus 3 speed, minus 10 max HP. Please get rid of disease. Okay. Scouting chance in the Weald. The UG. Okay, yeah, we could call it the UG. And Cove Explorer. You two still haven't hit 2 yet, which is a little bit nerve-wracking.
I was lord of this place
A thief in
before
the
the
night.
crows and rats
In the
made
end,
it their
however,
domain.
the damnable thing... Oh, this we've seen this before. Managed to get away with its prize, the Hamlet's coffer, and the Poors having hosted an unwanted guest. Schraker has stolen 8 of your trinkets. Wait, what? I have 8 trinkets stolen? Because wasn't the Shrieker something that's like here? Like this thing, right? Oh, I see how this works. I didn't understand. It stole 8 trinkets. Unless we kill it, we don't get them back. I see. So, okay, because we've had the... I was confused because we've had the Shrieker appear before. But we've... Oh, no. Okay, so I don't even know which 8 it took. Like, I'd obviously want them back. It took one of our Eldritch Slaying rings, because we had 3 of them. It took one of our Heavy Boots, because we had 2 of them. It took one of our Legendary Bracers, because we had 2 of them. Kept all of our stuff. Equip your trinkets before. Well, I mean, I'd like to do it. I mean, it gets us back, like the Legendary Bracer and the boots alone are pretty good. And like I said, Eldritch Slaying Rings, having 3 of them is probably overkill, but we have used 2 of them at once. Maybe we could use a 3rd. Alright, well, first of all, we gotta address our disease kitchen right here. Get the UG out. It's just a boss without a map, so it can be fast. Oh. Oh. That's new. Well, our level 5 team is mostly ready. I didn't put Courtney into therapy, so he's kind of not doing so great on stress, but we could bring a different level 5 team. I don't even know what kind of boss this is. It is in the Weald, but like it's kind of a unique boss, so I can see there being stress mechanics, but could we get all our stress to a point where it'd kill us in a if it's just a boss? Like I feel like not super crazy. Difficult thing to kill. But I'll never know how to kill it unless I fight it, right? I'll never know how to kill it unless I fight it. I just won't learn anything. I have a feeling Blight could be really good on it. That's Dudley. Where's Vernon? We bring maybe Vernon. Forgot you have Photomania too, so you could just as easily go beast mode and spam. But anyways, so I think we bring Vernon, maybe like Viral. He has so much upfront damage, we could give him accuracy stuff. Yeah, but what if we lose our stuff going, like fighting this thing, because I don't know how to kill it. Like, I don't know what it's weak to, I don't know its stun resistances, I don't know how much damage it has. In a way, I feel like it's setting me up to just fail. It's like a unique boss we've never seen before. What would we bring with us? Makes you feel better. I think the mission stays there until you kill him. So you can skip him for now. I mean, I need to learn what it does, but that is good because that means I could run from it, right? So like if it goes bad, I can just run. Could bring Belle. Ball's like come in handy. She's done a lot for us. I'd be pretty devastated if she died. Same with Reynald. No, not Reynald. We need somebody for position 3. Is Audrey a level 5? Oh, no. I know what we do. Manelli. Because she can use the thrown dart. She can use the throwing dart. So we can lunge forward to deal extra damage to Blighted. That puts her forward too, so that puts her in the first position, but then we can go backwards, and then she can just throw daggers. I just have to survive. However, I'm realizing I don't have enough money to do this. So we're gonna have to skip it. I was planning on doing it, but I just realized, like, I don't have enough money to upgrade things. Don't. Just the way it is. We need to do a money run. I'd like to do this today. I would like to kill the Fulminating Prophet today. It's just like... if I have the team. We sort by this. We have to go in with 2 level 3s, but we could do this team. And we could probably get it done, right? Wait, you're diseased? What do you have? Less virtue chance. Okay. I was like, I didn't think you had a disease. That's not terrible. We could cure that and maybe something else at the same time. I don't have enough money to do that other one. Let's plan on going for the Fulminating Prophet with level 4s and level 3s. Like a mixed team. I also kind of hate to do this, but because we've got so many awkward level characters, we technically could bring the portrait. I have to chew on the pews in the front to get Prophet data range, but it's doable. Yeah, and I don't remember if it has stun. The last time we were gonna go up against him, I wanted to use Plague Doc, and I wanted to use Hellion. I guess that was my idea. So I guess we could delay it again, and do a Pontel run, and just try to get money for a little bit. I don't know what would give us the most money. Oh, that's new. Musketeer only. 25 damage if... Oh, we don't have a Musketeer. Do another Martyr Seal. Could go for another Martyr Seal. It's 9,000 gold to do this, too. I don't know if she has... Like, if we have upgrades on characters, though. It's a long mission on Champion, and it's in the Weald, which is the last area... Sorry, Warrens, which is the last area we died. We had a character death in. But, like, I feel so trapped right now. I'm realizing it. I feel so trapped. Because I'd like to do a mission with my low guys. Except you're in therapy right now. But I kind of need to get some of these guys up. I guess we could try for this and just see how it goes. Just, like it is... I think you're right. It's technically possible that we could just break all of the pews. At least that way, like, I could wait to get some money. But I don't know what the best way to get money is with, Montel. Because, like, what team would she realistically go? Right? This gives a really good item, too. It also sucks to have these missions that's like gain 3 grain sacks or whatever, because that takes up inventory space. And then you don't gather as much money. Well, we can try this. We can try this. I'm not married to this idea, but... Alright, focus ring for accuracy. And then Leper has an extra accuracy item. Fortunate amulet. Fortunate we have that. You also get accuracy ring. The Fulminating Prophet's a humanoid. I don't have a human slayer ring. Could give on the legendary bracer. I don't think I have anything else that gives you accuracy, do I? Kinda cool. Now, it does do stress, so we will have to have Cry Havoc on. It's probably also humanoid. But it gives both Tassel to Talk Live. 8% damage versus marked, 10% accuracy. I don't remember if it's size 2 or more. I don't remember if there's 3 pews in front of it or only 2. I think there might only be 2. Which is interesting. If you get the Prophet into position 1 by destroying all the pews, all 3 of them, I wonder if his moveset changes, like if he's weaker once you destroy all the pews. That would make sense. Like his frontline skill would suck because there's nothing to hide behind. And then you get max money too, but you'd have to waste all those turns like attacking wood. Which kind of sucks, obviously. That's interesting. Sniper's Ring? Plus 15 accuracy. And plus 4 crit. And we just shift you to position 4. You'd still be able to use everything you want. Right. And then you're still good in your position too. Yeah, let's do that. Your attack counts as ranged, right? With the dog, which is kind of strange. Yeah, it counts as a ranged attack. Now, it does do stress damage by showing you its eyeballs. So I'd rather not go on like that. I think this is the setup I want to go with. The only thing I think you could argue is putting on our heavy boots in place of the legendary bracer, but I think the legendary bracer might be better here just because we want to destroy those pews and we need as much damage as possible. Oh, camping skills. And dodge. It's not great on this because nobody has good dodge except for Talk Live. We could do prayer for him. Right? We can pick that up. Also see if we can upgrade any of our things. I have it, I just don't have it equipped. Okay. Accuracy. Probably just to lay all, best to lay all damage in. We don't have that equipped right now, but maybe that's better for this. We'll keep what we have for now. Maybe that was a bad choice, bad upgrade. Need to heal your set. Oh, really? I mean, I guess that just shows how decent the Houndmaster stuff is. We never upgraded. Oh, yeah, we upgraded that specifically for the flesh, which we didn't even use it. We didn't even use it against the flesh because I was gonna only use that after we ran out of dog treat rounds. And since we got like 6 rounds of dog treat, we did so much damage, it just wasn't necessary. Alright, last veteran boss of the game. Fulminating Prophet. Who's ready? This will take all the food. Safe. It is the runes medium. Maybe like 12 torches is enough. We have 2 ways of getting more light, so maybe that's overkill. Maybe 11. A couple shovels, couple keys. Could bring an extra one in case we get a secret room, because it's a boss run. We ran out of keys that last time. It was kind of bad. We did find one, I think, on our way. I don't think he does blight or bleed. Yeah, I don't know if anything's changed between his normal and his veteran form. It'd be interesting if he had like a horror effect that I just don't remember, and then we should bring laudanum, but I don't know. Same with holy water. I don't know if he debuffs us either. I remember the rock. Oh my gosh, the rocks falling. We don't have a man-at-arms for protection. I forgot about that mechanic until now. Oh man, I totally forgot. We wanted to do this with a man-at-arms, but we can't. Because none of our characters, we don't have any man-at-arms ready. Make sure you pack those dog biscuits. I like being called a good boy. What's up, Shady? Well, we do have the 2 dog biscuits, but this might be rough because the falling rocks are gonna be tough. Because I don't have ways of doing protection unless we could turn Talk Live into evasion spam and try to get him to tank the hits for somebody. That sounds kind of unhinged, but like maybe the best choice. That makes me second guess what I was thinking before. We're actually gonna do something awkward here. I'm gonna take these upgrades and give myself protection. I'm gonna unlock the protection buffs. And then what I'm gonna do, perhaps, maybe this is where we use Houndmaster evade spam instead of damage. We don't need to do it every round. And this already gives protection, so maybe we're okay. That's probably enough. Whoops. Okay, yeah, that's the right mission. Yeah, since we can't guard normally, we'll do this instead. Is there any duplicates I don't want that I could sell? I never really used the Bleed Stone. I kept it around because I thought I might at some point. Same with Damage Stone. Like, I could see using it. Somebody told me not to throw that away. We definitely don't need more than one of these. Kind of bad overall. -3 crit for protection. But... oh, if we'll need any anti-venom. Sometimes we run into spiders, but I feel like they're the only things that do that. And the only reason I would bring a laudanum is for those things that like throw skulls at you. You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember what the enemy's called. I don't know, something. I guess we just go for this, and I can maybe bring a bottle or two, just in case we run across that elite. Right, I think we're good.
This raving creature had to be silenced, but doing so proved maddeningly impossible. How had he survived the stockades, the icy waters, and the knives I delivered so enthusiastically into his back? How had he returned time and time again to rouse the townfolk with his wild speculations and prophecies?
Wow. That's pretty disturbing.
The echoes
How many
of his
times did I have to stab him in the back for him
reverberate
to truly
maddeningly.
die? It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So it's got to be this one. 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay, so it's in this room. You only have one way to go, down to the right. Okay. Good start. That's a good start. Ow. How do you know he's down to the right? So the boss is always the furthest room away from the starting room. So this is the first room, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So this is the only one that's 7 rooms away for our starting room. The other ones are only 1, 2, 3. So we no, if logic holds out like it has the rest of the game, he should be here. There's one time though that I miscounted the room. Can you guys stop getting hit by traps?
That such missteps
What the
are
heck?
the exception, and not the
That did
rule.
so much damage. What the hell? Oh my gosh. You just had to play with the spikes, didn't you? What's your total HP? 56? And your total is 60. That's a lot of damage. Good grief. Okay, stress units. I'll remember that. Oh gosh, Doomsday already. It's okay, we just need to make sure that target dies like ASAP. I'm gonna go for damage on him, strangely. Yeah, it's a cool little trick. I didn't know about that either. Obviously, when I first started playing, the only reason I know this is because I think Red Slaps told me like right when I started playing. Yeah, the bosses are always the furthest away because I found it just kind of. I didn't know how to like strategize around where I was going. I feel that's not anything too crazy either. Do I kill here? 6 to 11. I might not get the kill. Shoot. Get lowest rolled. But he'll get another turn. Unfortunately, we won't be able to kill. Still goes first. Accusation. Harriet. And maybe it's good we brought the laudanum. That's kind of annoying. Jeez. Wait, are you afraid of humans? What's going on? Traps do 25% of your max HP? Oh. I see, so that makes sense. So it's always guaranteed to be dangerous. If we hit, we kill.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
There's no way to stop that guy from being in position 3. Just have to chop.
As the fiend falls,
and start
a faint hope
de-stressing
blossoms.
with Cry Havoc. And maybe inspiring Cry as well. So it gets you back 1 HP. You're one of the only guys that can actually hit this last unit. We can't stun right now either. We don't have backline stuns, which is like kind of rough. Yeah, he is having a rough time.
About to break.
Delayed the healing as long as I could. It hits could be a kill. If I purge, though, we get the other guy into position too. Oh, it shuffles too? Wait, I didn't remember that shuffling. Oh, it has knockback. Yeah, I didn't even remember that. Cry Havoc. Some stress. If it hits, it kills.
Obliterated.
Okay, now we just need one more round where we can just de-stress a lot. And heal up. Given this thing gets an attack. Try guarding. If it does. It won't kill unless it crits. That debuffs his damage, so that could be nice. Fire and Cry for 2. Now we can't stall too long against this one enemy because it's
only the strength to follow it.
It's a damage unit. I know. I just said that. We want to do as much as we can. We will kill him this round. Arn, I wish it wasn't your turn right now. The one I wish it wasn't your turn. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Okay, we heal party and then we just whack him and kill.
Their formation
We're already
is
pretty
broken.
stressed.
Maintain the offensive.
71 of 200. At an 8 behind, I guess. We can't stack these anymore. Okay, we get our first treasure chest. Scouting. We're pretty full up on loot. Now let's get rid of this trinket, because it's...
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried
I don't
home.
really think we need this stuff, guys. I think we just leave it all. What we really need is, like, gold stuff. There's only a few things left in town. I think they all require busts, don't they? And we just did a run for a whole bunch of this stuff. And got, like, crests and junk. Could ditch the holy water or the medicinal herbs, but I kind of want to pour the holy water on myself, and we just don't need this stuff right now. I wish you could sell that stuff for gold. That would feel like kind of a rewarded game thing. You can earn items from this. Have you do it. Wow, that was kind of big. That was kind of big. Jeez. Okay, this is a unique enemy. I haven't really seen much of them. We always killed them so fast in the past. Spearman.
Decimated.
Got the kill. Heal him. Kill this guy. This round. Okay. Heal for 7s.
Annihilated.
Guard bogey per round. You won't be able to use purge unless I shift you. To get rid of one of the bone piles, otherwise I can't hit him. For 4s, that's okay for now. He is stunnable, I just don't know turn. I don't know how, like, it's probably pretty quick, right? Only a speed of 4. AoE damage? The skeleton with a spear has AoE damage? Who only takes up 1 position? Really? That doesn't even make any sense. That's a decent chance of killing. I almost don't want to. We need one more round. We need one more round. We need to stun him and then get the kill.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Where are we camping? Ideally, like this room, probably, in case there's a couple hallway battles. Okay, scouting. Scouting's so good. It's a small one. Baby scout.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave
Get some holy
and the
water we could
foolhardy
sprinkle on
alike.
ourselves. Would I rather have holy water or medicinal herbs? I guess medicinal herbs can clear debuffs. Maybe the enemy has a debuffs? But I guess we could just clear it, so... Evening, lads. Yo, what's up, Asakura? We are doing our final veteran boss. And it's not with an ideal team, but it's like with the only team currently that I have that can do
seems
it.
Bent on
We are
preventing passage.
going to attempt the Fulminating Prophet. Is it Fulminating? What do they call this higher level one? The Veteran Prophet. That's right. Means that I don't remember his lower level variant. It's a decent team. I mean, my initial want was to... Oh man, we're down to 1 key. We're down to 1 key. What if we found like a secret room? Maybe I don't do this right now. But my initial plan was to have guys that could attack the back line really well. This team can't really do that, so I'm gonna have to break the pews. Alright, so we get the stun on this guy. Target marked.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
It's the Prophet. I thought it was the Necromancer. Yeah, so this team isn't actually the best. It's kind of proven to be a problem. I need to take this Bracer off. That's what's causing him more stress. I looked at a quirk, and I was like, why are you taking so much more stress? It's because of that. He might get an Affliction. I just don't have enough pressure to the back line, is the problem. Like with this team. Can we get the kill here? Pretty likely.
Destroyed.
High-level trinkets usually have X% stress, which is a bummer. Yeah, it's... I understand why they do that, but at the same time, it kind of takes the wind out of the sails of, like, some of the best items, right? I think I had Inspiring Cry here. Okay, Inspiring Cry here. I don't know if I can keep up with the stress, but we'll try our best. We kind of do have a stress healer, but it's proven almost too much. Okay, that dodge was actually pretty big, because we do have Cry Havoc. The only problem is our stress healer is one of the only guys that can hit this chick in the back, so... Oh my gosh, that was huge. We got the bleed, too. That was a one-shot, because she'll die next round. Oh my gosh, that was massive for Talk Live. That was hugely impressive. You are bled for how much? 2 for 3?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Now we can focus on stunning this guy so he can't bleed every round. Bleeding's kind of annoying, honestly. Oh, I didn't think I would kill him in one shot. Okay. I was gonna try to at least stall out another round.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We use a... I guess we have 5 bandages. We're good to do that. There aren't that many enemies that bleed here, just enough to be annoying. Oh my gosh, 2 more stress enemies. I should have just taken off the Bracer already. I can't do it mid-combat, can I?
The light, the promise of safety.
Another huge dodge. I don't remember how many that guy can stun with his attack. Crushing blow. Debuffed negative stun resist. Down 7 stress. 6 to 11 damage. So either way, it's going to take 2 turns to get the kill. Oh. Best. That's it for that one. Stun. Regiment. This has 8 HP. So unless we get a crit, we can... 4 damage. I tried. I tried my best to get a kill on that. This is a kill. And we've got 1 left.
Well struck.
Nice. 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 On Talk Live that time, huh? Okay. Alright, we need to AoE heal.
A momentary abatement.
Ah, I was really hoping to get the kill there. All resisted this stun. You know, that attack actually does decent damage now, too.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay, can we stall this guy for a little bit and stress heal? That's the question. Seems like it's a possible strat here.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Ooh, 8 critical. That's kind of a lot. But it doesn't normally do that. It's kind of like a special case. Okay, it can do that over and over again? Am I just unlucky? Am I missing something? Is it only when he's alone that he does that skill? Like, consistently? Because we killed his allies? I don't fully know how it works. Gotta go for another... actually, not everybody needs as much healing. Seem pretty down. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that's a near kill on most characters. I'm glad it was on a frontliner. I know, ouch. I know, brutal. What the heck? It's 47, stress 41. I'm still highest at 48. I mean, we are going down. We are going down overall, like every round, right? Ooh, you got 2 HP as well. Nice. Wars? Okay. Okay, so now we just need like a full heal on her. We can do this again because everybody's missing some. 31, 36. Yes, I mean, this isn't the most fun to watch, I'm sure, but I mean, I know that this prophet guy does show his eyeballs and try to like fear you, and so I do know it does stress. It's one of the reasons I'm doing this here, like, and I think we actually need to. I think it's a good idea to, I should say. As long as Gaze is in front, he just keeps on getting hit. Even if it is that crit for like 24, you just kind of heal past it. 21, 26, 29. It's kind of funny when you think about it, because we're talking about stress numbers from enemies, and most of the enemies that we saw, they were stressing for. Can I stun it without killing it? But most of the enemies that were throwing stress out were doing like 14, 15, 16 stress. And meanwhile, we're healing for half that on a single target for 7. And if we're lucky, we can get like AoEs on like 6, which is interesting. Ow. I heard when spawns... Sorry, I heard when spawns an enemy, occupies 2 positions, they never call for reinforcements. Exactly. That's actually the only reason I'm doing this with a big enemy. You can't do it with all the large enemies if you're not comfortable with fighting them in a prolonged fight. Otherwise, if it's just a single enemy, if you don't hit them with 2 attacks per round with your guys, then it could call for reinforcements and it can stress you out. There's also a few instances of enemies that don't follow that convention. There's a few non-conventional enemies that only take up 1 spot and still won't stress out the party. They will call for reinforcements, but they won't stress out the party for whatever reason. So, and the only one I can think of is like the shield fish guy. It's like a shield fish enemy. It'll call for reinforcements, but you won't get stressed out for it calling because it's like a tough enemy. And it's not always guaranteed that the players are like trying to stall, is my guess as to why it doesn't cause stress. Because you could just be missing attacks, or its protection is so high you just can't kill it fast enough. So I think the devs just kind of gave the player a break, and they're like, it'll call for reinforcements but not stress you out because you could legitimately just suck and not be stalling. And we are single digits now on a couple of our guys. Yeah, so we're in single digits now, 5-1.
How quickly the tide turns.
Ouch. We'll heal him so he'll be okay. I was thinking maybe I guard just in case like a double crit happens, but double crit isn't gonna happen because we'll just heal him. And we can use this just to make sure. This brings you from N down to 3. And dodged it. It could have even been a crit, potentially. You just ignored it. You're just like, nah, I don't need that. Alright, we're at 5 stress. I think we're at the point where we could probably just kill this guy and move on. I'll do one more round. We'll do one more round so I can at least get Bogey healed up to full HP. I guess since we're doing one more round, might as well clear out all of your stress. He's stressed. You're healed up to full. Now I just need to kill this guy.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ooh. Boobies. Oh my gosh, look at this haul. Pretty good so far. We're not even going for gold. We went to this particular boss. Finding gold's just icing on the delicious, fulminating profit
could staunch the flow
and his dead body's cake.
Otherworldly corruption.
I could drop the shovel. I could drop the medicinal. Let's drop the medicinal herbs and pretend we opened something that gave us 450 gold with the potential to stack more. Just pretend, guys. So worth it to use that medicinal herbs right there, didn't you think? Why do I have you in the back again? Oh, yeah, because sniper's ring.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Okay, we're gonna camp in this room. Enemies are known. And then prepare for the boss fight.
A spark without kindling is a goal.
We really don't need to worry about stress because everyone's HP is full, so let's just go for a half ration. Right. First we Hound's Watch. Prevents nighttime ambushes. What does yours do? I guess we just go for Hound's Watch. And we get extra surprise chance for the next few battles. It's always nice. Your nose must guard us tonight, girl. Alright, we're gonna buff up accuracy and crit reflection. My sword, my trusted ally, my holy moonlight. You kind of want to bless Hawk Live. I put that skill on so we could bless him and boost his dodge even further. So his dodge is really high, so if we need to, we can guard an ally and hopefully dodge the rocks that fall since I don't have a man at arms, which was the ideal. And you could give yourself resistance to everything. That could be good. Move resist, debuff resist, everything resist. Not. Bloody Shroud. Truly, I am a wretched thing. Ow, really down on things. Things are going to... Right after that, he's like, things are going to plan. These rations will carry us, thank the gods. I'm glad to face these dangers with all of you.
The match is struck.
Right, that's great.
A blazing star is born.
You could find a fight in this hallway, but like hopefully not. Hopefully they're not like, but don't you want to do one more before the boss? It's like, no, not really.
The abyss
We'll use laudanum on that.
Even the boldest gaze.
Ah, why? Why did they do this to me? Just one tiny battle before the... It's not... Well, it is tiny, but it's also annoying. Like, I didn't deserve this. We got the stun on him. Kill. You are taking kind of a lot of bleed. So it could go for the whistle first. It's stunned next round, and then we'd be able to kill it. And if we're faster, we're not going to be faster. Harriet's speed is 9. Your speed is 8. It's possible. It's possible she also outspeeds the occultist next round and then can stun her. Oh no, she can't stun position 4. You can't stun position 4. I'm such a ditz. I always forget. It's such a weird restriction. That's fine. I'm fine with that. If I purge, then I'll be able to hit him in the front line, this guy. I'll be able to... First of all, we'll Hound's Rush. 16. And then you can use Lance. I don't have Lance on you. Right, Eldritch Push.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
4 and resisted. Nice.
Precision.
Huge.
And power.
Huge. Yeah, that leads to a kill right there. Bleeding 4 damage for 1 round. We'll just do a simple heal. We'll heal. Wow. Crit heal.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay. You're missing some HP, so you can eat a snack. Eat a snack. That went pretty well. We did get some stress, which sucks, though. Because we were doing so good. We are literally 0. I don't have any holy water to pour over us or anything. So, probably what we'll do is we'll dog treat. Once we actually start hitting the boss, maybe? Or do we do it? No, let's just do it from turn 1. Let's just do it for turn 1. And we're gonna have to destroy the pews first, because I have nothing that attacks us back. We're just gonna have to be okay with
there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Okay, so something's gonna fall on us, right? So, this is why I brought... I didn't equip it? I didn't change my moves. Oh my gosh, this could be worse than I thought. I got the moves to give us protection on purpose, but I forgot to equip them. Okay, we'll damage debuff him.
A decisive...
We could at least damage debuff him, right? What's his stun resistance? 120. I knew it would be high. No skill for protection. A new challenge. I see. This is gonna suck. It's doable though. It's doable. It is doable. He does have high stun resistance, so we stick to our general plan. We're just gonna whack as many pews as hard as we can, turn after turn. With these, with us being targeted though, I'm definitely protecting Harriet here. She's under guard. She's under protection. Gosh, I can't believe I messed that up. Eye on you for 10 stress apiece. Oh, and stun? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh my gosh, the double dodge. Did you see that? Double dodge? This has prophesized my, or he has prophesized my end. Somebody save me. It was sexy. It was a sexy double dodge. I think that one might be a new one. Okay, I'll guard you. We now have 34 dodge. Whoa, what is that? Wait, I didn't see what attack that was. What the hell was that? Wait, where does it... Oh, it's skills. Fulminate. Oh, he actually has a blading skill. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't bring any anti-venom. That's so bizarre. Don't forget to mark him. Yeah, once we start attacking him, I'll mark. Right now... Do we get one round where I don't have to guard? Where he, like, doesn't drop the rocks on us? Or does he always drop the rocks? Because that'll be the decision of whether I guard Bogey or not. They always drop unless he's stunned. Interesting. So, it's gonna hit both of us. If I guard Bogey, like I've guarded everyone else with Talk Live, does that mean he has a chance of taking both rocks and just dying? Because I've never seen that before. And I wouldn't want him to die just because of something stupid, like guarding an ally that's AoE. It takes both hits and we just explode in a single hit. Now, but to be fair, if it doesn't work that way, this would be a good idea to do because we'd keep our dodge as high as possible. I guess we could find out. It does keep our dodge as high as possible, so we're at 34 dodge.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
15 and 27, yikes. So it basically gets like 3 attacks. Okay, now we can start whacking it.
A devastating blow.
Huge. Rain in the forest. We're gonna keep up guarding. Who's the most stress? Because I'm more worried about that than anything. Not real. I mean, we're good on stress. I guess I just keep guarding you since you're lowest on HP. The only reason I'm doing the guard, by the way, is because it also, that's my dodge skill. That's what gives me the highest dodge chance. Do this to heal everyone. The most important thing is to keep off, to not get to death's door. Let's try for a stun. Might not work. It's 120. We have 130. But that's not good odds. Those aren't good odds. That's kind of a waste of my turn. Alright, here it goes. We'll see if we hit death's door right now. Nope. Got the dodge. That 34% bonus. It's fine. Now that he's in the front, we can just keep... 6. Really, I didn't realize he used the dropping rocks like so often. Let's also try to debuff him. What's his debuff resist? Oh, I can't hit. Debuff resistance is only 40%, so I might be able to reduce his damage with this, actually. I just need to keep that up. I forgot that fades off after 2 turns. Another sexy double dodge. Now that you've said it, I can't stop unseeing it. It's so good. Yeah, he is holding his own eyeballs. Isn't that creepy? And then he shows them to you. He's like, look into my eyes. But then instead of like them being in his head like a normal person, they're in his hand. It's weird. Just the kind of weirdo thing that some prophet that's fulminating would do. It'd be really nice to go for the stun. I don't know if it cancels this skill, though. Keep on trying to guard you. Let's try it. Let's try for the stun. There's no downside that could come to it. Because he'll die within a turn or 2 anyways. Huge. Huge. Oh my gosh, that is huge. Disaster will strike here. It is certain. Yeah, well, unfortunately for this guy, I'm just gonna guard myself. Because it'll happen at the end of this next round, right? That's how that works? Wait, no, so with that... Did he just do an action? I haven't been watching the little hash mark here. Actions remaining 1. I think it's a free action he does that at the beginning of the round. Normal people without eyes. Help, Prophet. Ceiling fall. It's actually kind of funny, because, like, somebody's losing their eyesight. They could be like, I need a prophet to help me, to pray for me, because I don't have eyes. And then this guy shows up. He's like, I've got eyes for ya. It's like, it's not quite what we meant. I think I just keep spamming this, guys. We're in a pretty safe position. He's almost dead. If we destroy the pew, I get more loot. And I kind of want to get more of the loot. It'd be nice to get a stun on him, though. We'll bring him down to the point where if I need to kill him in a single blow, I can. But otherwise, we'll try to break this last pew. Okay, yeah, precognition is a free action. Okay, see, that's kind of confusing.
Soothed.
73 dodge? Wait, there's no way it's at that high. 34. 34 is the highest we get. It goes up for 1 round, but then when he ends his turn, it immediately goes away. Chop for 20. Smite for 13. Fulminate on everybody. Only triggered the blade. Okay. Okay, okay. That was a lot of damage, but nothing we can't handle. Yeah, so this is where it's bad, because he'll end up hitting 2, so I have to guard Harriet, for sure. 20 crit heal. Oh my gosh, girl. Okay, so now all the pews are destroyed. Let's see if he changes. Guard Harriet. I'm pretty confident Bogey can take the hit. This guy isn't debuffed anymore. He has prophesized my end. Heal for 10. Sick him.
In life, his claims to recognition were dubious at best.
Mercy is for the courts.
Death, they are ridiculous.
Wow. These are each worth 2,500 apiece? Oh my gosh. The loot. Okay, well, I don't think we really need the dog treats anymore. We still have a key that I can use for this curio over here. I mean, we're like kind of stacked for loot here. Get rid of the last shovel, maybe?
Impressive haul, if you value such things.
Ow. Darkest easy dungeon? Well, to be fair, this is only a veteran. This is only the veteran prophet quest. So, like, it could get harder. It could get harder. When we fight the champion level version of him, we need to bring anti-venom. I didn't think we need anti-venom for the prophet. I even think I talked about it beforehand, but I was like, I don't think we'll need it. But apparently I was wrong. You know what? Dodge, even without the unique items to make the Houndmaster have better dodge, it still worked. Now, did we get any benefit from these trinkets? No. I could have put the dodge trinkets on, but I didn't know the prophet was literally gonna get free actions and just like do stuff for free, like just random bullshit stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a free action really quick. Don't mind me. Chunks of wood were actually from a sofa from IKEA. I need to... Wait, is stuff from IKEA expensive? I actually don't know. I've never purchased anything from IKEA. I haven't actually been there. I had a friend that really liked IKEA. But like I've never gone. I don't know. Our stress is like bad enough that I kind of want to clear it. And kind of don't want to push too much farther forward because we're already almost like, what more could I carry with me? Right? I have Talk Life do this. You deserve to open a treasure after all of that guarding.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Like, this is what I mean though, guys, right? I could take a Jade for another 350 and place the dog biscuits, but we're like stacked. Like, I can't carry anymore. Like, we just need to leave. Like, it's there. What am I gonna find in these last few rooms that I don't have right now? We have a stat. I guess I could get more raw gold. Like, literal raw gold I could get more of. Potentially. So I could get, like, another stack that I could replace in the citrine. But the citrine right here is 250, right? Is 250. And then this jade is 375. So, like, 600, 625 gold. So... And then if I sell the stun charm, that's going to be worth like 2,000 right there. I know y'all like to see me continue a dungeon even after I've beaten it, but we're so stacked. I guess the next room we go into, the next fight, I just dog treat immediately. And then I don't have a shovel. Can't go that way. That'll just be more stress. I don't have any more shovels. That's fine. I can at least check out what these two curios are, and then I decide if I want to continue, right? There'd be another stack of gold. That'd probably be in place of the citrine or the dog treats. But if I go into this battle, it's not even a battle room that has a treasure. It's literally just battle. It's not even a battle treasure room. Let's just take it. Grab this and then probably leave. There's no reason to do that last fight.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Like we're like full. We got like a full sack. And we got the wounding helmet, the bounty hunter only very rare item. 25% melee skill chance. Melee damage on skills. Minus 25% move and stun chance. But you can maybe make that up with something else. And we got 28k or something like that? Like 28, 29,000? Yeah, we're rich now. We're rocking, honestly. We finally have monies. Will not partake in prayer activity. Prayer activity in town after certain traumatic events. Oh, wow. What traumatic events did that guy witness? What did he see in those eyes? No. Nope. Harriet, you are going to therapy right now. I know exactly where you're going next. And it's not on a mission, it's to therapy.
Any evidence of excessive
Laundry day?
exertions must be made scarce.
Hear ye!
Appearances
Bed
must be
sheets and
maintained.
pillows gleam white on the line. No, they don't. What is this? How is this a thing? Their vivacious history easily erased, unlike the consciousnesses of those who sullied them. Othel is locked. Gambling hall and bar that I don't use. Okay, that's interesting. Therapy for you. You have 31 stress, which isn't like the worst. It's not the worst, right? Like, I don't think he needs therapy right now. Like, we obviously had to get rid of Kleptomaniac, though, right? Like, we had to. They gotta clean the bed sheets before they are reused again. I know, it's messed up. Like, burn that stuff. Okay, it probably doesn't need to be burnt. But I don't know, how did... Because they didn't have, like, washing machines and detergent back in the day, you know? Like, could you imagine how, like what was on those sheets? Like, do you want to imagine it? I don't think so. So, like, but how did they get them clean, though? Oh my gosh, yeah, we have 31k gold now. Cool. The Shrieker mission, not only does it not disappear, but it gives us other options too. It stays, but it also gives like we've got 3 more options for the wield, so it's not like it locks us out of the wield. In terms of like taking up a slot. So you still have options, I should say, not locks you out, but it gives you the same options. So we do have enough money, we could try it now. It's just like, is that the right play, or to go on a money run with Pontel and try to get enough, like, try to get even more gold? Because I don't even know what kind of enemy this is. What did they use for, what kind of soap did they have back in the day? Cleaning bed sheets was a laborious multi-day process. It was always done with linen. Fabric sheets at the time. It was women's work and often a big communal or seasonal task rather than a weekly. Wow, that sounds so miserable. Life was hard back then, though. Like, it was a lot more physical and just annoying. Like, you had to do everything by yourself. Like, if you wanted a piece of toast, you'd have to get a bread and, like, go by the fire or something, because they didn't have a toaster. Like, that's messed up. They had no microwaves. They had nothing. They were literally, like, poor, sad people. Okay, it was a simpler time, though. I bet there's probably a lot of people that lived really good lives. Really good short lives. People died really fast. Like, people died in those days all the time. Man, I really just wish I knew what kind of boss this was. Let's see how expensive this would be. I wanted to do Manel, Vernon, maybe Reynold, and Paul. But let's see how expensive that would be, their stuff up. We have to do it sooner rather than later. Not sooner rather than later, but we have to do it eventually. That's what I mean. Yikes. Not as yikes, but still yikes. Yikes. Kill me. Gosh, that is very expensive. Actually, back in the day, small villages had communal. Designated baker would bake the bread for everyone. Oh, seriously? Okay, that's actually kind of fire. Literally in this case, because we're talking about baking. But, like, figuratively too. Oh, that's so cool. So there actually would have been a dedicated the baker. Let's get gear first. Actually, before I do that. Ouch. Done. Just like that, I'm broke again. I don't like the gold system in this game. I've already said that way too many times, but I really don't, guys. We have a trinket we can sell, the stun trinket thing I don't like. -2 dodge, stun resistance. Is this enough? I get this one too? And we're poor again. I know, we had like 30k. This is why I couldn't go on the Shrieker before, though. I knew it was gonna do this to me. I knew we were gonna get poor again. Man, but, like, if I never fight this thing, I'll never know what it does. Like, if I have to run away from it and we don't make any money, I have to run away. But, like, I legitimately don't know what it does. Being the bread maker was a serious task. In medieval Germany territory, if you made bread of poor quality, like mixing sawdust with the flour, they executed you? Oh my gosh. That is disgusting. Yeah, you should be executed for that. That is messed up. That's so messed up. Sawdust? You make people eat sawdust without their consent? Who executed you? Was it like the OFDA? The Olden School Food and Drug Administration? They'd come in and be like, it's not up to standards. We found sawdust in it. And then they just take an axe and kind of what they do now, except they just take you to court. Get a fine. And they might shut down your industry. Fun thing about the Straker is you don't need to run away. If the fight lasts long enough, he flees, you just need to survive. Well, I think we have a chance to do that. That being said, let's give ourselves the best chance to kill this thing. No question, we put on a focus ring. Yeah. Do I want to put on the bracer, though? Killing is ideal. We're gonna plan for the kill. We're planning for a kill. If it doesn't happen, that's okay. We're gonna really try. I think I put this on. I think I put the Legendary Bracer on, too. Legendary Bracer, so we have extra damage and crit. Make sure you have more than one main source. Attacks hurt. I could drop Manelli, but everyone has... We can bring up this and then have another heal. I don't know if he's gonna displace us. I think this is safe to have. You have a self heal. You have an AoE heal. So Manelli's the only one that can't heal. I think that should be okay, because as long as we can get out of Death's Door, right? As long as we can get out of Death's Door, that's like massive. For you, obviously, stun chance, blight chance. Is there any question that we'd use stun or skill or blight? And if you need to go beast mode, you can. Take notes in case you fail for next time. That's not a bad idea. I might, like, literal notes, I mean. It's not a bad idea for me to take literal notes, because, like, this could be hard. We also don't know what type of enemy it is. I would assume it is a beast type, but it could be beast eldritch hybrid. It almost looks demonic. When I see it, I think of, like, the raven with multiple eyes from, that you see in, like, Teen Titans, portraying, like the Trigon ravens. You are so forgetful. I don't try to be forgetful, guys. I do forget a lot of stuff. I think everybody does, though. Once you've played through, like, once, and you've really had it grounded, I think it's easy to forget how easy it is to forget when you first play. We could go with a life crystal. Oh, actually, your dodge is 28. If we went in with the camouflage cloak for you, I might actually want to give that to Manelli. Something for damage. Maybe give you the other ring. Maybe give her the other focus ring. So she has higher critical. Oh, that hurts her dodge. I hate when I do that. I hate hurting dodge. But it's accuracy and crit, which is good. It's like the most important. Right? Everyone says that always. I mean, stun resist is not great, but it's okay. And then this would be the time. This would be a potential time for Janai's Head. Because Janai's Head does increase our healing by another 30 plus our 33%. I'm sure they're not additive, but even multiplicative, that's a lot. And yeah, it would be more stress, but it's only one fight. We don't know what it's going to be like. Aloha, yo, Blue. How goes things? How is your day so far? What quest did we do today? We just got done defeating the last of the veteran bosses, the Fulminating Prophet. We didn't just destroy him, we destroyed all of his pews as well. He tried to hide behind him and we ripped through all of them and then stabbed him. Well, actually, for the most part, we slowly whittled down the pews and then slowly whittled down him while my Houndmaster dodged for everybody. But you know, the details. And now we're gonna fight this bird that stole my items. There's an ugly bird, a demon bird that stole 8 of my trinkets, and I'm gonna kill it. Never fought this thing before though, so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this is the hard-skinned. Vernon's hard-skinned, so we could give him the boots too. Stole our other pair. That brings his protection to 30. You don't have any damage boosting stuff on you. That's the thing that sucks about that. I love it. I love hearing when people prioritize the economy. To be honest, like, it wasn't my ideal team to go in with. It wasn't the team I wanted to go in with, but it was like the only team I had. So we just had so much frontline pressure, I thought we'd handle it. And honestly, I thought Talk Live using the dog's dodge would come in handy, but I ended up like spamming it pretty much every round for the entire fight because he kept on dropping rocks on us. Alright, I think this is what we're going in with, guys. So we've got extra damage, less speed, more stress, less dodge, so your dodge is like bad, but we get accuracy crit, stun, blight chance, protection, less speed, lots of protection on him. We've got extra dodge crit, sorry, extra accuracy crit, less dodge, but it's made up for with our camouflage cloak, and you can go invisible and stuff. And then tons of healing to the max with extra stress, but just like supreme healing. I think we're gonna try it. Provisions. You cannot retreat from this quest. Are you sure you want to proceed? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Shrieker is size 2 if that matters. It's fine, just survive long enough. I'll do it. Let's do it, guys. So wait, this is a short quest. You said it's just a boss. Do I need anything? Do I need to bring food and stuff? No food, no shovels. Okay, so we need to bring some of this. Some of this. Do I get to holy water before we fight it? Because I'd dump holy water all over myself for a boss I don't know. I feel like that should be a great quote. No, but I can holy water during the fight. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if we're gonna need them. I might even bring some laudanums. You know, who knows? Maybe it puts terror on us. Maybe it puts the fear of God inside all of our hearts. And you know what? Reynald's already God-fearing. He drinks some laudanum, moves on with his day. He might not even have to drink laudanum. He might just take it. He's like a champ. Okay. Let's try it. Let's also bring some medicinal herbs in case we get debuffed. Like, maybe it has really bad debuffs. We never fought an enemy that's like that. Alright, lock in, chat. Survivors of this encounter are sometimes rewarded with unique quirks. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. It's not as cool as I thought it would look. It's still cool, but I thought it was going to look a little cooler than that. Alright, what are we dealing with? The Horrid Shrieker. 154 out of 154 HP. Dodge of 62? Excuse me? What do you mean, dodge of 62? Get out of here! It's got blight resistant up the butthole. Oh my gosh, it's super blight resistant, guys. That was our strategy. Okay, so he can't blight it. Hew. Wait, are you trying to be like hew, like that? Or like what? 240 blight resistance? Alright. It's okay. It's fine. We're just gonna go beast mode for a little bit. If I lunge, this lunge me forward 2. Wait, what is this? Oh, there's something in front of it. I didn't even notice. I thought this was just background decoration. Also, 3 turn per round. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that. And it's got this nest in front of it. But I'm assuming that just acts as like a barricade to block position 1. Oh, it doesn't block position 1. It blocks position 1 and 2. Pop your holy water? Yeah, we'll do that at the beginning of each of our characters' rounds. So, okay, so what is Reynauld even gonna do? Can't do anything anyway, so we're gonna holy water, and then we're gonna dash in with the lunge. Missed. Peck for 17 damage. That's pretty monster damage. And, oh, he did move to position 1, though. He did move to position 1 with that, which is ideal. Got the stun. I forgot holy water on him. Divine Grace. Ew, it puked on me. Bad birdie. Accuracy down, accuracy down. Resisted. Right, Shadow Fade. Heck.
Ringing ears.
I didn't think she could be targeted! Wait a second, how does this work? I didn't think stealth lets you be targeted by single target damage. I thought that's how that mechanic worked. You can't be single target damage, only AoE. Didn't they explain that? Didn't they explain that earlier? Ow. Striker doesn't care about stealthy? I guess not. Alright, time for beast mode. Rage. Okay. Go for 14. Not really enough, but... Bleed. 4 for 2 rounds. I think you're okay. Stunning blow. Okay, so stuns are nice, but they're not great since like it has so many actions. And it's a chance to miss and a chance for the stun not to trigger. So maybe it's not even worth it. You're the... Who didn't have holy water? Yeah, you didn't use yours.
A brilliant confluence of skill and
34 crit. Huge. Claw. Or caw. Stress, 25 stress. That's kind of a lot. Okay, we bandage here. Actually, it's a feature. Back in the beta, people would put 4 grave robbers and spam Shadow Fade, making it so the Shrieker can't hit anyone. Oh. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of, you know, BS, but at the same time, like, I don't know if this is any better. Alright, hit for 20. Brutal. It is going down, it is going down, it is going down. I just can't keep people up at this rate.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
He stopped bleeding, which is good. Man, even with the accuracy boosting ring, we still didn't get it. Leave it to the community, though, to find some sort of cheese strat for this guy. It's not debuffing our damage, right? Accuracy. Let's use the medicinal herbs to get rid of the accuracy drop. I want to hit this attack. For 16, it's got 43 HP. It's definitely possible we're close to death's door. If we crit here, this would be really nice. We haven't crit healed yet. Crit, but strong.
Grievous injury.
Oh, it diseased me. Basting sickness. 50% disease resist. That could be worse. Oh my gosh, even with the accuracy boosting stuff, you just cannot hit anything.
As life ebbs,
Death's door.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Reynauld became stalwart.
Many fall in the face of chaos.
Stand
but not
aside,
this
let
one.
the light in.
Not today.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They
Okay.
can be beaten.
Okay. Okay, we survived, but barely. Get me the hell out of here. Okay, I didn't realize it stole the Cultist Cauldron. We did call that this was stolen, this was stolen, this was stolen. I didn't see we had a Book of Sanity taken. Interesting. Lucky the last attack didn't finish the Grave Robber. I know, she actually survived the Death's Door hit. Because it did AoE damage. It was a good attempt. Some of this stuff is just stuff from your dead characters. Oh. Oh, is that how that works? I see. These two were from Ventress when he died. Ventress was holding both of these. Interesting. Everything else was from our inventory, I think. I know this was. I know this was. I know this was. These three were accounted for. And then I think these two, but these two were from Ventress. That's why I was like, I don't remember having another book. Okay. Shrieker quirk time, baby. All right, here we go. Reynauld gets Night Owl. +2 speed if torch is below 26. I don't think that's unique. Maybe we just got unlucky. Let's try for Menelli. Scattering. -5% damage on range skills, you bitch. What? Why would it say that? Okay, well, that wasn't very good. Ruins Adventure. Okay. Corvid's Grace, that's unique. +6 dodge. Plus 25 move resist. Replaced weapon tinker. That's good, because your weapons are maxed out. We don't need weapon tinker. Corvid's Grace. Okay. I mean, that's actually pretty fitting considering you survived it. Like, you survived it, so... Anemic and Skilled Gambler. Alright, so one of our 4 characters, the one that almost died, Manelli, almost, like, bit it, and she got a cool, unique item. Also, Vernon became a legend? How did Vernon become a legend? Oh, the move resist is pretty useless on Grave Robber. Yeah, but plus 6 dodge is pretty good. Like, the plus 6 dodge is actually, like, baller.
Windows and doors will be bolted. Tonight,
one man put it, something ain't
the
right with them shadows moving and twisting as they do. Residents are advised to stay indoors until daybreak. All stress release activities are less effective. Okay, so we're not going to stress relieve? Is that what I'm hearing? Whoa, look at the sky. Look at the night sky. It's so pretty. What disease does Reynold have? I'd rather just get rid of it. The unique negative quirks are a pain, so good we avoided that. I'm just glad we avoided dying. If I'm gonna be real, I'm just glad we didn't die. And we got our stuff back. And I know what to do next time. Okay, so the nest doesn't really matter. You just kill the bird, and it doesn't sit in the back behind its nest. It pecks forward. Stun seems to be kind of useless, but I bet Blight would be disgusting on that thing. Oh, or sorry, status would be disgusting. Blight doesn't work, but bleed would be. So, like, next time we fight it, where's Bonnell? Next time we fight it, maybe we go for, like, if it bleeds. If it bleeds, and then we bring on Valance, and then she can use the incision to make it bleed. And it gets 3 rounds, so it's burning through its bleed, like, and we're applying it really, really quickly. I didn't actually see its bleed resist. It wasn't as high as Blight. I think it was reasonable. And then you have one other person that could heal. Another person on the team that can heal besides, like, a Vestal. Maybe that one's better for a cultist? I'm not sure. Reducing its damage probably isn't the worst idea either, but it would burn through the debuff so fast. Maximizing accuracy trinkets and dodge debuff is pretty high for me in there. Oh, yeah. So, okay, let's say you brought, like, Rancor along. He has a minus 27 dodge. Just him alone. And that's only Hex 3. So Hex 4 and Hex 5 would actually have even more. So you could get that dodge down even further through other means. I'm trying to think of what those other means are besides Mark. That's still pretty good, though. That thing dodged a lot. If that thing actually didn't dodge nearly all of Reynold's attacks, I think it might have actually unironically died. Vestal has a good dodge debuff that's pretty gotta be this, right? Accuracy of 90, damage mod minus 75, bypasses stealth. Oh, okay, I see. Minus 20 dodge. Yeah, but you need to heal, so you would have to almost you could bring 2 Vestals along. Then would you kill your damage? I don't know if it'd ever be worth using this. my Corvid team is 2 Highwaymen, still an Occultist. We do have 1 Highwayman, and that's actually a... I still think it would be good to just bleed the crap out of it. I'm gonna be real. I kind of want to just bleed the crap out of it with Hellion and Plague Doc, and just go crazy with bleed. Because, okay, this is 2 points for 3 rounds, and this is 2 points. Okay, these are low level. These are the low level ones. I don't know. It'd be a lot though, I think. And then, but even if it dodged a few attacks, it'd still have a ton of bleed on it. But you would, I think you'd have to go Occultist for the dodge debuff, though. You'd have to keep it marked. So that would be one other. And then maybe Vestal. So you would do frontline Hellion, frontline Occultist. And then maybe have, in the back, that's where you have your Vestal and your Plague Doc. That could work. As long as it lands 3 turns means it bleeds out very fast. Yeah, it would bleed. It would. I think it would do so much damage, and then you would have to obviously get lucky and have high accuracy trinkets to manipulate them. It's possible. I'm glad nothing happened to our guys. Though I love all my characters that I brought with me. Like every single one of these guys has been with us for so long. I would have been devastated if anyone died. So I don't even think it was really lucky. We planned accordingly for what we didn't know, and it turned out okay. Alright, I'm not putting anyone into therapy right now despite having some high stress, because this town thing makes all stress activities less. I'm not paying for less. Okay? We don't pay for less here. Less isn't more like Charmin or whatever. Like, we're gonna get normal stuff. Alright, let's do a money run since I'm low on cash. Definitely bringing Pontel. I must be challenged. Oh gosh. You're one of those girls. I must be challenged. You must challenge me. It's like, chill out. I could get another Book of Sanity. Have I done a medium mission in Champion medium mission yet? I don't think I have. Great speed virtue, but less healing received. I don't really like that. I like to be able to heal. Like, am I a dum-dum for not liking this item? Oh shoot, I didn't see what time it was. Okay, well never mind. I just got a text from my dad. He's set to go. I'm texting really quick. Okay, sorry. I didn't realize what time it was. He's ready to go. Yeah. I didn't realize what time it was. Coming back from a quest is like flying and landing. You can walk out a successful landing. Yeah, I didn't see what time it was. I'm sorry, guys. All right, I will be back on tomorrow, normal time. Hopefully, I'll be able to stay the full duration. Maybe I can start a little early too, since I had to cut it short today. My plan was to start earlier more often. It doesn't always work out. But anyways, that's all for today, guys. Oh yeah, GG's. Holy crap, GG's. Thanks for reminding me. 100% of GG's day. Holy crap. Thanks for anybody who's watched part of it or all of stream. You guys are great, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm wild. And I'll catch you in the next one.